Welcome back to day 3 of our paradigm shift series. Today, we're going to be talking about certain aspects of the paradigm shift that will happen to you and certain things that you need in order to successfully get to where you want to be. So, the first thing I want to talk about is that discipline and repetition are the key components of this. Without discipline and repetition, you aren't going to get to where you want to be. Me personally, when I started on my spiritual journey of wanting to shift my habitual behaviors and just wanting to create a new life for myself, I wasn't as disciplined, and it really showed because I was my beliefs weren't there. I didn't think that I could change. And then once I started to be really disciplined and started to repeatedly do this day in and day out, that's when I began to see the real change. So another thing that discipline is going to help you with is it's going to help you have that unwavering belief in yourself that you need in order to shift your life. A key component to this also, which is the secret of everything, using your thoughts to create your reality. Thoughts are the creation point of every single thing in this world. Every single thing that you see around you was once created in someone's mind before it was created in the real world. So this is a very important topic, and especially in regards to distractions, because if you're distracted with your phone or whatever, then you're not going to be able to use your mind to create thoughts in order to put it out into your reality. Another thing that's very close and similar to that is, in order to change and to grow, you need to dwell into your own mind. And the way that you're going to dwell into your own mind is through meditations, through just being quiet and being alone. And when you ask yourself certain questions through meditations, that's when you're going to be able to figure out and how you can change. When I first started doing this, I thought it was silly too, but slowly things started to flash into my mind, and then it all made sense from there. Like certain things would flash in my mind, and when I would ask myself, who am I? And then certain things would flash, and I'd be like, this makes a lot of sense, especially with what I want. When you ask yourself what you want, you will get an answer. The mind is the most powerful tool that we have. So if you start to use your mind correctly, and to get to where you want to be, I promise you there will be nothing in your way. So a big thing that people struggle with, especially in change, is they don't know where to start. And I feel like the biggest, most important thing that you can do in regards to changing is to just start. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you just need to start. You need to get your first foot in front of the other. You need to just go. Whatever it is that you want to do, just go. Do it. If, for instance, you want to quit doing a habit, then just quit right there. Don't the most successful people that make quick decisions and they stick to it, and then they have an unwavering system behind them that allows them to just keep going. When you make a decision, stick with it. Make a quick decision and stick with it. I'm going to be showing you guys a little diagram just to help you guys out for day 3, and then we'll go over the homework at the end. So the topic of this video is going to be based on discipline. So when you're starting your journey, or when you're starting really anything, especially in regards to, business, if you're going sales, you need to hit the ground running. So the best way to think about this is when, let's think about this as like a rocket, okay? So the rocket's soaring through sky. In order for the rocket to get to the sky, it doesn't just go a little bit, and then stop right there. It doesn't just stop. The rocket keeps going through the sky. It makes it to the moon or wherever it's going. The same thing needs to be done with whatever you're doing, with this paradigm shift, with changing who you are as a person, because you're going to get tempted to go back into your old habits. And you need to be able to say no. You need to be able to keep going on the path that you want to be. If you want to get to the dream self, you need to say no to old habits. So a big thing that helped me when I was doing this, and the thing that still helps me now, is to really just sit and reflect. So reflection is super good, especially in a topic like this, because what that's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to ask questions and say, do these old habits align with my dream self? If the question is no, replace it. Replace the habit with something that will. Reflection is going to be the key to all of this. And with discipline, the easiest way to think about it and break it down is just giving yourself a command and following it. So a good way to be disciplined and to follow your command is just to start with small stuff. So ways to be disciplined. So the best way that I've learned to be disciplined is to start every morning by making your bed. There's a bunch of really good things about making your bed. It teaches you discipline. It
It's really good for your feng shui. Sorry about that. There's a bunch of really good things about making your bed. It's good for your discipline, good for your mental health, for your feng shui. There's a bunch of really good things about making your bed. And another thing that I would do in the morning, what I started to do was to take ice baths, but something else that you could do is just do something that's productive right in the morning, just to start your day off right. So this could be, you could take a walk. Instead of taking a walk, if you don't really like starting your day like that, you could do just something challenging, just something to get your day started off on the right foot. Another really good thing that I have done to be disciplined is just by getting a production journal. And what this is going to do is this is going to allow you to see all the things that you need to do throughout the day and for the weeks. And it's going to just really allow you to picture it, visualize it, and understand what you need to do. And it's going to give you kind of the satisfaction of being able to check off things throughout the day. And that's going to be a really good thing to stay disciplined. That has helped me drastically in my journey. Another good way to stay disciplined that I've done myself is just going to the gym. The gym is a perfect thing to do because you cannot buy a good body. You can't buy you can't buy something with muscle. You can't buy this. The product that the gym gives you, you cannot buy. So this is a perfect way to become disciplined. And by going to the gym multiple times a week, you will see progress, and that will inevitably give you more confidence. And that will inevitably give you more confidence in yourself. Another thing that's directly correlated with discipline that I've learned is just eating cleaner. Because whenever I eat cleaner, I always feel better. When I feel better, I can be more productive. When I'm more productive, I'm more disciplined. So these are all indirect ways that you're going to be able to shift your paradigm just by making new goals and understanding that this is the correct way to do it. And this is how you can, change your life is going to be super beneficial to everyone. So the last thing that I want to talk about is going to be your homework. So this is something that has helped me drastically. This is something I still do to this day. And this is going to be taking those limiting beliefs that I had you write down in yesterday's video and just switching them with positive reinforcements. So going from limiting beliefs, switching those to positive affirmations, positive visualizations. And one of the most crucial steps in all of this is going to be writing a goal card. So on this goal card, write the goal that you want, and then also write affirmations. And just read those every day. And when you start programming your subconscious just by continuous discipline and repetition, you will be able to change your paradigm. The paradigm gets shifted through discipline and affirmation, or through discipline and repetition. And the way that I did it and that I was taught by Bob Proctor was to do it through a goal card and with your positive affirmations. Put positive affirmations in places that you see them every day. So put them by your bed, put them in your bathroom, wherever you see them every day. And in terms for the positive visualizations, this is going to be done during your meditations. So you're just going to be sitting, and I've went over this many times before, so I'm not going to go over it in this video, but you just imagine the life that you want to live. Take those limiting beliefs, get rid of them, and just don't give them any focus, don't give them any attention, and replace it with these 3 things.
Thank you guys so much for watching day 3 of the Paradigm Shift series. Make sure you tune in tomorrow where we have even more topics to talk about in regards to our paradigm shift. And I'll see you guys in that next video. Take care.